Hello there everybody, thanks for tuning in to this next video on the channel. I am Damien, if you haven't seen the introduction video, the creator of DBMK Music channel here on YouTube. And if you haven't seen the introduction video, please by all means go back and watch that. But just as a quick intro, basically I'm from England originally, and I do have a lot of Irish roots, and one of my cousins is a very good musician in my opinion. And one of the things I remember from being young, when I used to go over to Ireland in the summer holidays with my family, was my cousin playing live gigs, doing all sorts of different instruments. But the one that really stood out for me was the tin whistle, or the penny whistle. And the reason I put together this channel is I saw my cousin recently and I was talking to him again, and just amazed again by how good the whistle music sounds. And I told him that I really wanted to get into it and try and pick it up and see if I could do it, because I'm not a musician at all. I'm the first person to admit that. I love music, I listen to it a lot, of course, but playing instruments and things like that is very new to me. So I thought, why not start the channel? Probably mainly will be around the tin whistle. I'm not sure if I'll do anything else with the channel as yet, but for now that's what the main first few videos will be, at the very least anyway. And my cousin did say that it is one of the easiest instruments to pick up and start playing and start learning. So I'm interested to see if that is true, to be honest, first and foremost. So what I did was I went out and bought I bought a Clarke Tin Whistle gift set. I think you might be able to see that a little bit there. I'll show you a bit more in the other video anyway. And basically my cousin did recommend a Clarke Tin Whistle. It's one of the first tin whistles he purchased and he loved it, and he actually recorded one of my favourite songs and one of my mum's favourite songs, which is the Lonesome Boatman, and he actually recorded that using a Clarke Tin Whistle. This is the Clarke Tin Whistle that I've got, if you can see it. It's in the key of D. It's really nicely put together, very nice wooden piece at the top, some nice decoration to it, and it does feel good quality, well made, and I'm looking forward to seeing how things go. So for this video, what I've done is I've just gone through the first few pages in the handbook. This is all I'm doing, okay, so just to show you I'm not doing any magic tricks or anything like that. And I'm just following the notes here. It's saying to place the thumb of your left hand behind sort of the top hole, if you will, on the tin whistle. And then it's saying to use your left index finger, which is this one, to cover the first hole with your left hand, with the thumb just behind it. That's what it says, and that is a B note. So put your finger in, put the thumb at the back and blow gentle. Well, let's see what happens. Well, yeah, okay, I'm not an expert, but that does sound like a note to me. And now it's saying to leave the thumb and index finger where they are, okay. This time cover the second hole. The holes, just in case you can't see, they fall just in between each one of these diamond shapes that you can see. The black hole is just inside there, and that's the holes that you're covering to make sure you get the notes. And obviously the notes is what makes up a song, so without notes you can't have a song. So that's the note B. And it's also worth noting that it's saying in the book to cover the holes with this part of your finger, not your fingertip, but the sort of the padded area, sort of like where most of your finger, where you can see your fingerprint there, indent there in the middle there. It's saying that's like a padded part of the finger, and apparently if you cover the hole with the padded part of your finger, it will make sure the hole is completely covered, because if the hole isn't totally covered, it will squeak. So let's see if we can do that, so you know the difference. Obviously I need to know the difference. So that's how it should be, I think. Okay, that sounds okay. Now let's just not cover it totally. Yeah, so it does sound a bit off. Yeah, you can see there's too much air getting out. But that's how it should be. So there we go. So that's the note B. So let's try the note A. Is the top two holes covered. Again, you've got your thumb at the back. Try that one. Only blowing gently, of course. Okay, that sounds like a note. Yep, that sounds like a note to me. Okay, so leave those two and then cover the third one. So it's getting a little bit more difficult now to hold it, but if you use the thumb as a support, I suppose. Let's try that one. There you go, squeaked a little bit. Yeah, so it's squeaking a little bit there when you don't cover it. And that's when they are covered, so that sounded okay. And if you need to remember, an easy way is saying in the book to remember is that BAG spells out the word bag, BAG. So okay, so if you want to use that as well, B is your one finger covered, A is the two finger, and G is three fingers. So there we go. So the next thing it's saying is it gives you a little sort of like a little music picture diagram. I don't know if you can see that there, and it gives you the letter of the note that you need to play. So that's why it's good to know what the notes are. Obviously we've only learned 3 notes so far, so it's only going to cover the first 3 notes. So that's what I'm going to try now. So the notes that we're following. What is it? Practice the tune slowly at first, okay? And it's a variation of Mary Had a Little Lamb. So that's what it should sound like. So, as I said, I'm just basically following the letters. Let's see if I can. You can see that the letter is underneath the notes. It probably does help if you actually know the notes, the music notes. It doesn't say anything about that at the moment, so I'm just going to go off the letters. So that's all I'm following at the moment, right? So the first notes it's saying is to do B A G A. That's the first 4 notes, so we'll try that. And then it's the B note 3 times. B note 3 times. So you can see, because it's 3 notes the same, it's just saying to break up the breath a little bit. So don't just go, because you do have to treat it as 3 separate notes. So it's, you see how I changed the breathing a little bit there. So let's just try B A G A B B B. So let's try that then. Ooh, squeaked a bit there. That's got wrong. So that's all it was. B A G A B B B. But like I said, treat the B note as 3 separate notes. Alright. So it's almost like you're going da da da, but you're not taking your finger off the hole for the 3 notes that are the same. So we'll just do that one more time. That sounds okay. So the next bit we're moving on to is three lots of A note. So it's A, B, B, B. So that sounds like this, I think. Squeaked again there. That means the hole's not covered properly. And then on the bottom bit, the next lot of notes is pretty much the same as what you've already done. So it goes B, A, G, A, B, 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 then A, B, 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 and then B, A, G, A, B, B, B. Alright, so let's try that bit. So as you can see, that sounds like the first time that we did it, we ran it through, and that's following on. And then the last part of this practice song is, I'm just getting my fingers right, A, B, A, G. Alright, so it's and that finishes off the whole song that we're practicing. So we're getting on to over the 11-minute mark now, so we'll just run it through a couple of times, because I don't want the videos to be too long, because obviously people's attention's got to stick. But of course it's a video, so rewind it, go through it as many times as you need to. But we'll just run through this now and see how we go. So it's B, A, G, A, B, B, B is the first part of the song. So it's that's the first part, and then it's three separate notes again, but this time starting with your A. So it's so that was A, B, B, B. And then into the last part of the practice song, it's so that was the bit from the beginning again. So it was B, A, G, A, B, 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 and then the final finishing off of the song, if you will, was A, B, A, G. So I'll play the whole lot through, maybe twice, and then I'll wrap the video up. I'll just run through it one last time. Let's see if I can go a bit slower. And there you have it. So yeah, I'm more than happy with how that worked out. And as I said, that's just going through the first couple of pages of the book. So we've gone through we've learnt the first three notes that you'll play on your Clarke Tin Whistle, and we also have a little practice song, which is the Mary Had a Little Lamb, which is using these three notes that you've just learnt. So I thought that went quite well. a little bit of squeaking there. Just remember, if you do hear that squeaking, it's because the hole isn't completely covered and there's a little bit of air escaping. So watch out for that. But yeah, other than that, I thought that was quite a good effort. And it is, I am beginning to see why people say it is quite easy to set up and get going with the tin whistle, because obviously that is your equipment, that's all you have. And as you've seen, just with the first 3 fingers of your hand, you already played one song. And one thing that about playing an instrument, you want things to sound as they should as quickly as possible. At least that's the way I think, because if you can see you're making progress, it'll make you carry on. Now the fact that I've just opened this tin whistle today, learned 3 notes and played a song, that gives me a lot of confidence to continue on with it. So it looks as though in these early stages that it is quite true that the tin whistle is easy to learn, easy to get going and move on with it. So that was a video 2 of the series, possibly a little bit longer than I would have liked, but you know, it is important that, you know, we're clear about what we're doing, and you get to see me practicing so that you can practice. And as I said, by all means rewind the videos and go through them as many times as you need to. Start off the book here that I'm using does actually say to learn that song slowly first, and then as you get comfortable with the moving of the fingers, you can speed up your breathing a little bit to make the song go a bit quicker. But apart from that, I'll keep on rolling with that a bit longer, practice some more, and then I'll move on to the whatever's next in the book. So thanks again for watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos so far, and you know, I'm looking forward to bringing some more with you, and looking forward to you joining me on this journey from complete beginner. I am total complete beginner on the tin whistle, to hopefully moving on to some intermediate and advanced tunes, and getting some really good videos and some good songs playing. So thanks again for now, and I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate it. Cheers, bye.